Hello and welcome back to my channel. For this video I'm gonna be doing a little bit of mood reading. I have started Renegade. I'm like 20% done with this. I literally do like 20% and then 20% as much as I can, so it's like a thing that I have so I can like have a goal where I need to get to. It's been pretty good so far. Not the greatest yet, but pretty good. Again, I'm sick. Literally, I feel like every time I talk to you guys, I'm always sick. But when you work in a childcare facility, I want to say you're like 90% of the time you're gonna be sick. Here I am, losing my voice again. I think last time we talked, I had said that I was using my voice a lot because I had moved to the preschool classroom. And now I'm losing my voice because I'm in the preschool classroom and I'm actually getting sick. Let's read a little bit of Renegades and I'll update you guys when I have an update. So far, it's like I said, it's pretty great. I want to finish it at least by this weekend because it's a thick book. It's a thick book, but I only have, if not, I'll probably finish it by Saturday. Hello. I am back for an update. I think I sound worse than what I did last time I updated you guys. I don't even remember what page I was on when I updated you. But in all honesty, I haven't really read much. I'm on page 196. I tried reading last night, but I was so tired. It's exhausting going to work, not being able to talk, and having to talk to 20 kids a day, and having to raise my voice because if you worked at a preschool room before, you know how loud it can get in there. And then just having to raise my voice to try to talk to these kids, it just like takes a lot of me. And then I was just tired, so I just read like a couple of pages and I fell asleep. I'm almost 40%. This is my 40% mark. And I think I've been at that for a while already. And I am so sorry about how I sound. But I'm getting worse and worse and worse every day. I was not congested Thursday. I woke up a little congested yesterday. And then today's like boom. But honestly, I'm glad it's like I'm more sick during the weekend. So I don't have to miss work. But it's like, it's the weekend, dude. Like, I want to do stuff. But also, we woke up to like winter wonderland outside today. So it's also like the perfect time to stay inside and just read. And that's what I'm going to try to do. Read, but not sure if I'm going to be able to like read a lot because of how I'm feeling. I already took some NyQuil. I took a tea. If you know, you know, lemon with honey. Supposed to help. A Mexican recipe. But I also don't plan on leaving my bed all day. And I'm just going to sit here, read, and watch TV as much as I can. And yeah, let me show you guys let me show you how it looks outside right now. Literally woke up to like winter wonderland outside. It looks really pretty, but it's like, let me see how cold it is. It's 13 degrees outside. It is snowing a little bit, not as much. And the snow was supposed to stop at 1, and then it's going to pick up at 2, and then stop at 3, and then pick up all the way to like 7. So it's supposed to snow all day. I don't think it's going to snow like a lot anymore, but it's supposed to be snowing all day. But anyways, yeah, let's read a little bit more because I need to be done with this book. I know it's thick, but I've been reading this book for like 4 days, but usually the weekend is when I read the most. I think I've talked to you guys about it. During the week, it's just really hard because I get home and I'm like super tired from work. So I finally finished Renegades. Honestly, I gave this book a 4.5. It's so good. I left off in a cliffhanger. I kind of knew what the cliffhanger was going to be, kind of. I love how she's like a double agent because even though she did go into the Renegades for a reason, I feel like she's starting to like love it being there. But I'm excited to pick up book 2 soon. I didn't know I was actually gonna enjoy this book because of the superhero and villain thing, but honestly it was pretty great. And 4.5 is what I give it. Can't wait to pick up the other one. But the next book I'm gonna start reading for this vlog is gonna be Bloodmark by Tracy Dion. This is book 2 in Legendborn cycle. It's a little damage. I actually took this book to Dallas thinking I could have read it over there, but I didn't, and it just got damaged in the suitcase. And I heard book 3 is coming out soon, which I really did enjoy book 1. It basically was about this girl, I can't remember her name, Bree. She kind of went to like college and wanted to like fit in with this group of kids, and turns out those group of kids had like powers, if I'm not mistaken. It's been like a year, almost 2 years that I read that book, if not 2 years. But I think they had like powers, and they were for like this, if I'm not mistaken, descendants from like King Arthur. They were basically called the Order of the Round Table, and then I guess I don't know if they're like descendants or yeah, I think they are, and they like have like the powers or something like that. But basically they hunt like demons. So this kind of reminds me of like shadow hunters in a way, but it's a little bit different. And then Bree discovers she has powers because her mom had something to do with all that. So yeah, and then basically the second book's, I think the first book left off in a cliffhanger. I don't know if she got like kidnapped or something. Like I said, it's been 2 years since I read this book, read the first one, so I'm gonna have to, hopefully I can start remembering when I start reading this. And look at the edges it has. It's so cute. I love it. I hope book 3 looks as pretty as book 1 and book 2, honestly. But yeah, let's start reading a little bit, and I'll update you guys when there's an update, a really cool update to give you. So I wanted to give you guys a little update. My voice sounds a lot better than it did when I was talking to you guys. A lot of Dayquil, a lot of medicine, a lot of NyQuil, Dayquil, NyQuil. What else did I take? Tylenol. I took everything I could, and I just like teas. I was just resting my voice at home. But I'm feeling a lot better. Still not 100%. Wish I was. I was asked to go to work tomorrow, which is Monday, but I'm probably not gonna go. Just take another day off and rest my voice. But anyways, I'm on page 135. I just started part 2, The Power. I'm struggling with this book like I did with the first one, but I don't know if it's because it's been a while. I am liking it, but I'm just struggling to like read it. I started reading it, and then I did the audio just so I can get some stuff done. I did cook some dinner, or I don't know, it wasn't dinner, it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I did my nails. So that's basically what I did while doing the audio. And I'm probably gonna sit and read a little bit more to it. I am 20% done with it. Like I said, I try to do at least 20%. Right now, I want to get 40% done, which would be this. I don't know if it's gonna be possible today. It might be possible tomorrow. I'm struggling a little bit, but hopefully it gets better for me. The first one did get better, like the 50% mark of the book, so I'm hoping this one does too. So yeah, I'll update you guys when I have an update. Time for an update. I need to update what's happening because I haven't updated in a while, but I am on page 382 in Bloodmark. I can't do this anymore. I am seriously to the point of DNFing this book. I don't like it. It's very slow and boring for me. It's like a roller coaster right now. It gets really good, and then it's like really bad, and then it's not that it's bad, it's just really slow, and it's like really good again, and it's like a roller coaster. It just goes up and down, and I can't do it right now. I'm probably just not in the mood for it anymore. I will try to finish it. I don't want to DNF it because I'm already literally, this is all I have left to finish this book, but I can't do it anymore. I am gonna pick up the reappearance of Rachel Price. Started this like at 10 at night yesterday, and I left off on it's about to come up. Chapter 3, which is page 20, and I am actually really liking this really much, but I don't know if I'm gonna like it. It's honestly It's like a 400 and something page book, but it feels like really quick. Like the text is actually big for it, and it feels really quick, and I am liking it. I haven't had time. This one, the texts are like so small, and there's just like so many pages. I think it's like 600 pages. Let me check. About like more than 500. I just had a busy day today. Woke up early, but just laid on my bed. We did take Toby to get a little haircut. You see right here, a little baldy Mr. Tobes, a little baldy Tobes. We did take him and get a haircut, and then we went to Costco, and then from Costco we went to the bookstore, which I bought. Let me show you guys. I bought a book. It's called Lilith by Nikki Murmury. It says before Eve there was Lilith. I love the story of Lilith. I don't know if everybody has heard it. Obviously it has to do with like Adam and Eve and Lilith. And honestly, I want to read the book. I don't even know. I've never heard about this book before, but I went to Barnes. I went to buy one book. My nephew, I heard he's a reader too. I was talking to my sister and she was telling me that she loves to read. So I was like, oh, I'm going to get him the Harry Potter books because I love Harry Potter and I feel it's like age appropriate for him. So I went and get him the books, and then we went to Barnes. So it took us like an hour in Barnes, and I did buy other things. My husband bought 2 books, so it took us about an hour. And then we went to eat, and then we went to go pick up Toves from PetSmart, from the barber. I call it a spa. And we saw a kitty that we actually liked. We had a cat about 4 years ago, and unfortunately he passed away from a heart he had like a heart disease or something like that, and he passed away. And my husband has been wanting to get a cat. I just wasn't ready for it, and I feel like I'm ready for it now. So we were like talking about it today, and I said let me think about it, and I guess he was like really excited and he wants one. So then I just put in the application for it, and they called us. So it took us a little bit longer there, and they called us today, and she said she loved my application and she wants me to go back on Monday to have a meeting, or yeah, a meeting to meet the cat. And I'm like super excited about it. So hopefully we get the kitty. He's 10 months old and his name's Gray. I will update you guys what happens on Monday and if we get him or not. But yeah, so I'm actually editing a video. Once I'm done editing, I'm gonna sit down and read a little bit more about the reappearance of Rachel Price. And then I do want to listen to the audio of Red Rising. I did have really thick books, and I have talked to you guys that I do work. I do have a full-time job. I work like 32 hours. I have Mondays off because I want to dedicate Mondays to like you guys and make videos for you guys. And I love my job, and I love making videos and reading books for you guys. But it can get a little hard at times doing both things. But I try to read as much as I can during the week. I do most of my reading on the weekend. But yeah, I'm so excited to read. I'm going to continue reading. And like I said, I will update you guys when I have an update. So far, really nothing much I read. Book, all I know is that she hates her grandma. And she loves her dad. But hopefully I can get to at least half today and maybe finish the other half tomorrow and get to Red Rising because I'm really excited about Red Rising. So update, I started reading this book today and I actually finished it. This is not a book for me, and in all honesty, I don't even know what I read. I gave this a 1 star. Doesn't mean it's a bad book. Not a book for me. I don't understand what I read, and that's okay. You might like it. And I am not going to continue the series to this, unfortunately. But I am continuing to read The Appearance of Rachel Price. I left off on page 33 last night, and it's actually getting pretty good. But I want to see. I tried to do halfway yesterday, but I fell asleep. So I'll try to see if I can get a little bit halfway today. Maybe even finish it, which I doubt because it's 5:30. So yeah, but I want to finish it. If not, I for sure will finish it tomorrow. So, and if I finish it tomorrow, we might be able to do blood mark. Try to finish that book. I don't want to DNF it because, like I said, I finished the first one and I'm like literally almost done with it. Maybe I just needed a break from it. But yeah. So I'm gonna keep reading this, see what we get. And I got my bookshelves. I don't know if I told you guys that my husband was making me some bookshelves. He actually put them up today. Look at this. So cool. I am so excited for it. So I'm on page 366 of the reappearance of Rachel Price. Oh my god. I'm almost done with this book. The twist in this just had me like off. I was like, what in the world? This book is so good. Like, so good. I feel like this might be my first 5-star read of the year. But I haven't finished it, so it all depends on the ending. It's when I'm gonna read it. Let's keep on reading and let's finish this book today. So I finally finished the reappearance of Rachel Price. Not a 5-star book. I really thought it was gonna be 5 stars, but the ending kind of threw me off. She made the ending like kind of long. Like I thought it was like I mentioned to you guys. Like I was like surprised, and then like I had like 100 pages left. So I was like, what can she tell us in these 100 pages that's gonna make this book better? So I kind of knew that it was gonna go downhill. But overall, I did like this book so much. The twist after twist after twist, which I did figure out about. If you haven't read the book, I'm about to spoil it after this. So if you don't want to hear it, just skip it. But I feel like I figured out that the other girl was her daughter, but and then I figured out the dad had something to do with her disappearance, which her husband, not like his dad, and which my twist to me was her husband's dad. I was like, but I kind of figured the others were kind of like the daughter and the husband were like real, and just like going through the whole mystery with Belle was like kind of cool. Just kind of, you're like discovering the mystery also, and what she did with the books was kind of awesome. So yeah, but I did overall love this book. I want to read more of her writing, which I did love her writing, and I have a Good Girl's Guide to Murder series that I want to start, and then I have Five Survive by her too, which I have no idea what Five Survives about. I think I heard it was like some friends get lost and they start dying or something like that. I'm not sure, but I mean, I know what this is about. I saw the Netflix show and I love the Netflix show also. Love this book. I want to touch a little bit about Red Rising. I know I told you guys that I didn't like it, and I did give it a 1-star, but now that I like kind of sat and thought about that book, I do want to talk about it a little bit. I don't think it was the book for me because when I was reading it, I told my husband, I was like, I think you will like this book because it has to do with like, I'm not even sure. I just know that they were in Mars, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, and they were enslaved or something like that. And I honestly don't know what happened to the planet, and I honestly don't know why they're in Mars. But I know his wife died because of like a revolution or something like that was going on. If I'm not mistaken, like I said, I wasn't really paying attention to the book because it was not my book. I honestly should have DNF'd that book. It wasn't it's not a bad story. I thought like whatever was behind it was great. It was just not the book for me. I've heard so many good reviews about it that it was great everywhere. So like I said, like I mentioned, I decided not to continue the series. Hello, it's been a few days that I've actually finished the book. I decided not to continue with Bloodmark. I probably am gonna continue this next month or so. I don't want to DNF it because I really did like the first book. I don't know if it was just like the mood I was in. I probably picked up too many fantasy books this month. Maybe that's the problem. I'm not sure exactly, but I did pick up Murder with a Hint of Dark Chocolate, which is the third book in the Whisper Hollows mystery series. It was sent to me as an ARC. It actually comes out today, February 1st. I'm not sure when this video is going to go up. It's probably already out. I did enjoy that book. It's a quick, cozy, love, mystery, murder read, and I really did like it. Like, I enjoyed the first one, second one, and this one. I loved them. The first one's called Murder with a Hint of Pumpkin Spice, which it came out in October, if I'm not mistaken. September, October. The second one's Murder with a Hint of Peppermint, which came out on December 1st, and this one's Murder with a Hint of Dark Chocolate, which it came out February 1st. So this one's Valentine's Day book, which is really cute. I love how these two characters, I think his name is Sebastian and Harper, their relationship kind of grows in each book. I absolutely love that. It's just really like cozy mystery book that you can just sit and read so quick. Absolutely love that. I think I really like the books that I read so far. Just we had two, which is Red Rising and Bloodmark. Were kind of hard to read. We have come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching so much, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I always enjoy making all these videos for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.